Hold up. All right, here we go. Welcome to Talking to Town. We got Dez G with us. We playing one of his new songs while we waiting on Slime to enter the live.
Fashionably late. Fashionably late.
What's the name of the song, Dez?
We ain't named this joint yet.
All right.
This just fresh recorded.
Okay, this unreleased exclusive. Felt alone in my face, I never showed you these drugs. They take me home to a place that I call home, to a place that I call home, to a place that I call home. You call her home, she never home again. Think that number block is going green, she get no messages.
Fuck happened to my shit?
You know the only way you over it. Pop another pill or do a line, that's what it always is. Sick and tired of drugs, praying I need a hug. Wish I could call on that bro that always gave a fuck. Rest in peace of my boy Dylan, know I love you, bruh. Watch the hate from distance, niggas say they do no switching. When they in the room with niggas get to talking like they snitching. I don't really get that vision, you don't see the things I'm seeing. Let me break it down for niggas, so you feeling what I'm feeling. Visit champions, color rappers, niggas know just where I'm going. It's a battle, we got bridges, niggas know just what we doing. Before it start, you hear the chatters, youngins throwing money to us, staying silent, can't remove the eye. Part two, it's coming. What we doing?
Yo, you can still see my whole cam on your end?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright. My shit doing some dumb shit, but it's alright.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm gonna try to get Slime in here one more time before we really go. I'm gonna try to get him in here one more time. He always got to be fashionably late, but we got somebody in the live though. So Slime will probably hop in there. Tell him who you are, bro. Tell everybody who you are.
You know, Dash G, DEZZG. Y'all know what it is, man. Get it cracking up here, talking to town. Bucks and cash, and who don't love Bucks and cash? You heard?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, this is one of Altoona's artists, man, hometown heroes, man. You know, it's one of the first people I linked with on this music journey, man. So I'm definitely glad to have you up here on the platform, bro. You know, we got some good music coming to him too. We just got to get it a little bit better fixed up.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
that's
Get that
all.
joint right. You know, we'll get
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So let what you been doing, bro? Like I noticed you had take a little break from the music from when I first had came out to Altoona. I see you, but you starting back up. What made you take your little hiatus from music? What's been going
You
on in the
know,
break?
motherfucker just work, work, work constantly. So I try to balance work and the music. It wasn't happening. So you know what I'm saying? And you know we in that town, bro, where it just be so hard, you feel me, to keep something going where you just get a certain amount of low key success off of people that always been rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to break the barrier around here and get more people that already wasn't understanding and rocking with your movement from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So of course that come into play. You know what I'm saying? It get hard in your brain to keep going when what the fuck am
Facts,
I doing this for? I ain't getting a check right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to
facts.
work, do
Yeah,
work, and you know I work
a
more than
million
probably
hours.
anybody, 90% of people at these video going. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, facts.
it's hard to balance both of those, bro. But now I'm in a position. I didn't grow up. I got kids now. You know what I'm saying? I got a good girl. I got a good situation at home. So now it's easier to be able to. All right, I'm at work. I can do the music at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts, facts. Like I said, man. I'm glad you back on the scene because everybody was a lot of people I encountered on this journey was rooting for you, bro. And I'm gonna ask you because you're talking about it. I always ask all the guests, what do you feel like the music scene is missing here? To that's whole that it really needs.
You know, I'm gonna say, and it's always been like that because growing up, my pops and everybody around me did their music thing, and that was in it when back in the day when it really wasn't jumping. Like motherfuckers did music, and people really didn't look at it as anything. It was just, you know what I'm saying, you doing it, you just a cornball, you try to be a thug. You feel me? Like
Facts.
even Bucks know, like my cousin, Free the Guy, Free Shiz, all of them when they was younger, bro. JB, they was getting to it like that was right after my pops and them. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I seen them and they was a group too. You feel me? They was
Oh, so
releasing shit
music
as a
running the
group.
family.
So
Music running
yeah,
the
you know what I'm
family.
saying.
Okay.
And with them, bro, it's a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? They quit because they couldn't branch the unity out to everybody else. It's just like it is now, kind of. It's your circle of people, and you got 5 people here, 10 people here, support you, play your song once or twice, but like it's a unity thing, bro. We gotta pick each other up. Just because
Yeah.
I'm an artist and you an artist and your fans can't listen to my music and my fans can't listen to yours, that's what people make it seem like. But if
Right.
we all just work this shit together, lift each other up, like, comment, share, do what we gotta do, it's inevitable. You know what I mean?
Thank
But
you, man. Thank you.
until
One
that
of us,
happens,
one of us. It don't have,
yeah,
and once one of us break through, it'll be said that it can be done. That's why I swear, even if it ain't me, I want to see. That's why I post and share people's shit, because I want to see if somebody can break through. At least they can maybe come back and share the information with me. Damn, bro, broke through. You know what I'm saying? What the
exactly,
fuck?
bro. A hundred
We
percent.
all
And
on the same
before too,
mission.
bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people that someone would send me some, I would look at it, support them face to face. I'm not posting your shit. I'm not because you wouldn't do it to me. But in
Nah,
hindsight, now that I'm like I said, I'm in a whole different space in life. Now, no matter what you send me, you could send me a 5 second clip. I'm gonna repost and share it because
nah, you
not
are.
only do it really don't matter to me if you don't do it for me, it just shows everybody else around that's paying attention. This shit is a unit, bro. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
Like
It is. I got that shit from you. I ain't gonna lie. I seen your social and like I seen you just posting people's shit and I kind of adapted the same format. Like shit, I'm just gonna post it too. Cause what's the problem with me doing it? You know what I'm saying?
exactly, bro.
At the end of the day, if people want support, how you gonna expect support if you're not giving it? You know what I'm saying? That's just
Exactly.
real shit. It's like a chain letter. It's like a chain letter. The more people push it, the better chance it got of getting to the message across. You know what I'm saying?
100%. a hundred and fifty
Yeah,
percent, bro.
for sure. I hope that we can show these people something this year. You know what I'm saying? To show that if some group of guys come together and get on the same page just for a little while, maybe they see something good come out of it, bro. Some
Nah,
of us,
and I truly do believe that, bro. Like it's been
I
a
do
lot of
too.
times, a lot of years. We all say this and we all feel that, but like I just feel no matter what's going on, whatever's happening, bro. All the artists that's doing their thing right now,
Yeah,
and what I'm saying, trying to build each other and build what we do and doing shows, doing this podcast thing. I ain't never seen this, bro. I've been in this town
exactly.
as long as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen something like this that was consistent. Someone will talk about it, make a status, they want to do this, but you doing it. You feel me? So
I mean,
things
that's
like
what it
this,
takes.
you know what I mean? It build a community and pick us up and make it be like, oh, we can do something like this, bro, because we live somewhere where you sound dumb when you're trying to do this. You feel
Well,
me?
you
They're
got to
out
sound it
tuner
right,
rappers.
bro.
You know what I
My
mean?
thing is like we got talent here, so like if they ain't gonna come here, we got to make them come here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my goal with this whole shit. It's like it ain't just for me; it's for everybody. It's like damn, everybody can see that there's multiple people out here working. It's not just me, bro. That's really trying to break through, and they might see you. My fans might see you and say we fuck with Cash as a person, but we like Dez music. You know what I'm saying? It could
Right.
everybody can benefit off each other. Like Moneybags fans listen to Gotti's fans listen to Sexy
Oh,
Red
absolutely.
listen to this. We all do that shit.
And like
You
you
know what I'm
said,
saying?
sometimes it's just off an appearance being with someone. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's an optics, bro. Nowadays we playing a looks game. So like put it like this. That's
absolutely.
why I do the that's why I do the rollout for you. Because if I do a rollout for Dez and Dez rollout look good, that looks like I'm interviewing somebody professional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody who's it's a dual benefit for me. It's both of us. It ain't just for me, bro. It ain't just for Bucks. It ain't just for you. It's like shit. We all approach each other the same way professionally. It'll look like we all professional artists, bro. Just like,
Absolutely.
and that's what the people are looking for, bro. These labels want to sign people, bro. Just got to look right because they don't want to. They don't want to give you the deal and take you from 0 to 100. They want to take you about 50 to 100. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. They want you to do half the work. They want you to and you gotta have the appearance and the you know what I'm saying and all that.
Yup.
You could be gifted. You could sit in here in my room and give me a 64 bar verse that I ain't never heard before. But if you look like Dexter and you don't want to do nothing, you're not going nowhere, son. You know
You're
what I mean?
not, bro. And that's why I tell people utilize this social media, bro, like a bitch because, bro, this shit is our free platform to advertise. Look at it. We on the joint right now for free. Who knows who's gonna watch it, bro? Who the fuck knows?
Exactly.
And it
Exactly.
ain't, you know what I mean? So, like I said, bro, people need to realize, bro, the more we come together, the better this shit look, and the
The
better this
better
shit
it
look,
is.
the better it
Exactly.
is, bro. Cause put it like this, I see it like this. I'm new to the game, so like my view of it is unorthodox because I'm like, shit, everybody's stuck in a spot they've been in. You know what I'm saying? So like I can listen to it, but I can't all the way because it's like you still stuck. So we got to
Yeah.
come up with something new, plus your formula with something new. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We could do
Absolutely.
whatever. Yeah, you know
Yep.
what I mean? That's why even somebody pointed out like all of us I feel like we lack on our promotion. Like we have shows, but we don't gas them
Step
like we
into
supposed
yeah.
to. Like
Right.
even me. As much as I post, I feel like damn, I ain't even been posting about the show we got in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
ain't even
For
been
sure. I
doing
ain't
it.
saying nothing about it neither. You
You
right
know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
And
you know
that's
what I
where I
mean?
feel like that's where it goes with like separating what you're doing on a daily basis. Like, yeah, you might be progressing in something else, but on the low key tip, you got to be progressing in something specific to really put you ahead. Because just because you 1,000 steps ahead in this category doesn't mean you're not
Right.
lacking in a different one. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure, and that's where I say like I said, the team thing coming to place because that might be something. Like I said, Bucks might do some shit that I don't do. Like he good with the song, or shit I ain't good with that, or whatever the case may be. You
Yep.
post a lot, you know what I'm saying. You might be on posting more than me. Whatever the case may be, bro.
Right.
Like it's gonna take all of our eyes on this shit to bring light to it, bro. All of
For
us gotta
sure.
see, and like I said, we'll get there. I think a lot of us is new to really being like artists, like really down on that shit, trying to blow type shit, not just
No, for
not just
sure.
recording. You know what I mean?
Because
But
we step past the it come to it. It's levels truly to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
for
You
sure.
start with sitting in a room by yourself doing it. You sit in a room with your mans, you get the confidence. Then you're in a room with 5 other niggas. Then you record a song. Then you go on
All right.
stage. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's all levels to it, bro. But you got to get to those points. And I just feel like now most of us done broke the barrier to where we didn't even think we was gonna get. But now it's the
Right.
next step. What the fuck we about to do? We got to do it. You
What's
know what I mean?
next? Yeah, what's next? That's my biggest
Exactly.
thing. And I be asking, I'm searching for the answer even right now because I feel like I hit a plateau in some ways. I'd be like, damn, now how do we go to the next thing? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
want to get stuck. Like I don't want us. I don't want none of us get stuck at my respective McGarvey's, but I don't want us to get stuck at McGarvey's. I don't want us to get stuck
No, for
at man,
sure.
all them spots. But we working like I said. What's a piece of advice you got to an up and coming artist, bro? What's the biggest piece of advice you give to an up and coming inspired artist to save them some time that you done learned on your journey?
Um, Separate and figure out a lane to be able to do your music and continue with your regular day life. Because if I'd have did that shit early and been able to do that, I would have never stopped. And like, I don't like I'm humble with this shit until it takes a tool where I don't need to be humble. You feel me? Like
Right.
when I first started doing this shit, bro, I posted a video solemnly on Facebook, no YouTube, no promotion, no nothing, just solemnly off people, you know what I'm saying? 8,000 views. Nowadays, that's viral. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn
And
right. That's
you feel
viral.
me? And I'm
Yeah,
saying
for
the
sure.
same, and I'm saying the same bar over and over again, swearing every line. But at the end of the day, you look at all my comments, all my shares, everybody was supporting it. And of course, there was
Right.
people on my you piece of shit. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta
Yeah,
look
for
past
sure.
shit like that. But like I'm saying, the separation of your life and then making time for this music shit, bro, you gotta do it. And I don't care.
Got
And
to.
when I say make time for it, bro, I'm not saying sit down from 4 to 5 and do it in the afternoon. Bro, if you gotta go, your kids are asleep, your girls are asleep, sneak away, go out on the front porch for an hour and a half. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta find time to do something productive with it because you're gonna be on the back end like I am right now, trying to climb back up to the top. I ain't saying I'm at the whole way bottom, but I feel like I'm starting there again because I took a
Yeah.
hiatus. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
But I feel like
consistency a bitch. That
yeah, you know what I'm
consistency a
saying? It
bitch.
is, bro. And then you get complacent sometimes. You hear a
Oh
lot,
yeah.
you sit there, slow motion. Nah, bro. Now that's why I feel I done did that before. That's why I got all these weird visions, you know what I'm saying? And I see shit
Yeah.
differently now. You know what I mean?
Nah, it start with a vision, bro. Like you was talking. What's your vision? You say you got a vision coming up for a studio. What's going on with that?
I'm thinking, man, like, I want to get a more professional look at like having something that's like an actual engineer, you know what I'm saying? Putting somebody in a position to, you know what I'm saying? You got people all around us recording, trying to record, but I'm trying to give somebody the opportunity and platform at the same time to put you in a studio. You don't got to bring nothing but what you can do with your knowledge and your hands on a keyboard, and I'm trying to pay you your regular salary as an engineer. All you're doing is being there. It's like a 9 to 5, but you're doing music. You feel me? And I don't want, and I'm not one of the people that gonna sit up here. I want to take. Nah. I want to learn. I want you to grow. I want this all to move accordingly. So of course we in the same position, same field, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm trying to put somebody in position to be a full-time engineer. Profit your money off the people that you bring in there. I don't want none of that paper from you. That's all you. But at the end
Right.
of the day, it's my building. We gonna rock out together. I'm gonna be in there. I want to get my work in, but I want you to build your clientele at the same time. Now, again, it's just a future and a vision, but I'm telling you, I'm putting shit together quick. So,
No, it's
you an
definitely a good
engineer,
vision.
you watching this, you see this, just keep that in the back of your head. Like, I'm really on some, like, making a thing for Indeed type shit. Like, engineer, shoot it my way. You looking for a job? I'm on that type time right
I'm
now.
gonna send you a website. They be having people that's like I ain't gonna say starter engineers, but you know what I'm saying. Like they're good, but they're like maybe just got out of college, and you could holler at them.
Yeah,
I
building
forgot the
it
name of
up.
the site. Yeah, I forgot the name of the site, but I was on it. Like basically, it's like a social media for like artists only. You know what I'm saying? That's all they
Okay.
there for. Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but I'll find it. But yeah, now that's a dope idea because a lot of us, bro, I feel like we was talking before the live, like we need that professional sound. That's me included. Like I feel like a lot of my
Yeah.
music gets wasted by the wayside because I ain't engineering it properly, but still
No,
got to
for
keep the
sure.
movement moving. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. Like hold the music forever, like until
Yeah.
you find the person. What do you do? And then you sit
That's what I'm
down with them.
saying.
You might
And
not
then you're
never
sitting
find that
on
person,
millions of songs right there. You feel me?
right? Right, and they might not be relevant for the
Nah.
moment. You know what I mean? So I
But you
just
could
rather
be
drop
sitting on
it.
a hidden gem that you just didn't get mixed correctly. Like if I
Yeah,
scroll
but
through my phone, bro, it's millions and millions that mixed the whole way down that people says mastered, but to me it's not mastered.
nah.
Not.
But you know
You
what
know
I
what I mean?
learned too? Also, we such in a start. We're like in a good space to where like everybody don't know us yet. So if we recycle some of our old shit, it ain't gonna
Oh
matter.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
nah,
Well,
for sure nah.
the masses ain't gonna fucking know. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
we just did that little the song word joint. Shout out to that. Shout out to
Yeah,
TCO taking the throne for that first joint. You feel me?
yeah,
You
for
know, that's
sure,
a
for sure.
bro got a catalog. Just
Yes, he
like that.
do.
You feel me? Shit like
Yeah,
that. Build it up. I had a whole if we was doing features, not to sound like that, I'm burning shit down. And that's an old
yeah.
joint. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
nah, I feel you. Nah,
and
it'll
that
be more of them to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
exactly.
be a judge in the next one. I'm gonna fall back to the judging
Me
ranks. I'm
too.
trying.
Me
You
too.
know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. We love to have you as a judge. You
Ah,
just people know
yeah.
music, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm focused on like really making this EP right now, so
Yeah.
I ain't really trying to give up, but so much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like all of us is getting ready to try to make a album push, so I want to be along with everybody else, bro. I feel like
And like you
everybody.
just said, a lot of my shit is not mastered to how I want it. So I ain't trying to show the public something I don't feel like is top tier. I
Now I
can't do
feel
that
you.
no more. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. Sometimes, like I said, you get to a point where people just want it. You want it to be like it can go on any desk in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit got to hold up. That's what I'm
Exactly.
getting to. That's what I'm getting to the point. Like I'm a little bit behind you in my career, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, shit. I don't want to have to explain this shit was mixed and mastered by an amateur or
Right.
whatever the case may be. Mixed and
Or
mastered
send it
by
to
this.
one person and say this is a rough copy and send it to the other one.
Right,
Like, yeah, this the
right,
mixed joint. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I just need to learn to engineer a little bit myself, a little bit, at least enough
do
to
another
find.
game.
Yeah, I don't know, just to get enough clarity for me, bro. I don't
Right.
know, cause put like this. Even, let's say you get the engineer jumping. That's gonna be me, you, TCO, this person, that person, fight. Cause
Right.
you got a good support system. You know a
Yeah,
lot of
for
niggas.
sure.
Think about how many people's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like shit. I don't know.
That shit just takes some fucking patience. That's all
No,
it
I
is.
do. And
That's
that's
it.
my hard part, bro. Like put like this,
Yep.
I wanted to drop the song we did. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't right, so I don't want to let it go yet, cause it'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, why do that to us, right?
Right.
But I want
Exactly.
to,
No
cause
point.
I got it, and I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
want to, but we gotta wait. We
But
gotta
we
get them.
know 100% it can sound 1,000 times better.
That's better. Oh man, wait till like I said. And no disrespect to Zay, because we don't even know what he could have done to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I just feel like I don't know. I like the whole process, whatever the case may be. I like the walk out finish process.
Right.
So
And like I
right.
said, that was just getting and I'm one of those people, bro. Maybe you call me weird. I'm weird with under shit like this. I want to hear what everybody can do with my voice, total it all up. And to me, no hard feelings. I done had Zay record my shit, Bucks recorded my shit before, Cam with Decay. I done had somebody that's not even recording no more. Shout out my man Keldy. He did it. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, to me, that's my man's pots and pans, and he's the one who had it the best. But that's on the back burner. He ain't never coming back. So now I
Right.
got to critique myself, and again, that's something with me. I got to think and get over because a lot of shit goes into it. I'm like, damn, Kelty would have done it this way. I got to get that shit out of my head because I'm like, I gotta find someone else. You feel me?
Right.
Because if I don't,
It's
I'm
tough,
staying in
bro.
the same position.
But that's what be tough. Like that's what make me mad. Like that's what happened to me. Like my first year in, at the end of the year one of my career, I lost two of my good pieces. Like, come on. Like it's hard to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't can't make the beats. We can't engineer and record and do everything and create the music. I mean, some people are good enough at that where they can do it all, but I know I
Right.
can't. I know
Not
I
yet.
can't. And
Not
it
yet.
becomes a
For sure.
setback. Yeah, it becomes a setback. So like I said, I hope to see you get that spot, bro. Real shit, just to have consistency, my nigga. And that's what
Yes.
all of us need. You know what I'm saying? A consistent person to go to where no matter where it's at. I don't give a fuck where it's
That's
at.
what I'm saying. And I feel like
Yeah.
someone having their own space low key to their self and having that comfortability and confidence, like You know what I'm saying? It could do somebody wonders, but that's why I'm trying to find someone who's willing to do that, though. It's not a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna be willing to do it,
Nah,
but
it's not because it becomes selfish, bro. Music becomes selfish, like I said, and I want to ask you that: how do you balance that shit between like I feel like me sometimes like damn, I got to worry about me, but I also got the team to worry about too. So it's like hard to you got to be selfish, but then at the same time you can't be all the time. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
it's
And that
hard, bro.
that's a good question because at first when I really started doing this again, it was me, my man, shout out Kawame, it was me, him, and like I said, Kelty. And at first it was getting to the point where I know, and we didn't even know we was being selfish to the point we want him to record these songs, and that's our engineer. We want him to do it at the drop of, you know what I'm saying, drop of a dime. We want him to do it how we want it. Yeah, feel me, at our time always. We was never thinking like
Right,
when is it bro time when he wanted to do it. And I feel like again that's what ended it when it did, because we're always thinking about ourselves, and in hindsight, if it wasn't for him, we would be nothing. And like I said
right.
at the beginning of this joint, your engineer is a lot, a lot, a
It's
lot, a lot.
everything. People don't realize it, bro. Like I swear,
Exactly.
I've heard it. You can hear it, bro. When you really start listening to people's music, you can hear it, different styles and genres. You be like, damn, this is not their normal voice, right? Like even
Nope.
I noticed it with a guy that song's big. Even I did the remix Friday. I like him a lot, but guess what? You never hear him sing live. You'll never hear him sing any performance he goes on. So you know that it's all the engineer bringing that to life.
Right.
Which you, like I said, you need it, bro. Especially like I said, if you're using auto tune or you're using any effects or any of that shit. Like you said, you're trying to, you're working with your voice and your pitch. So who's gonna do that for you? You can't do that for yourself. You know what I
Hell
mean?
nah.
It's hard. You can, but it's gonna slow you down. I guarantee you. By the time you worried about all that, you could have made you 10 more songs. Probably.
Exactly. And you could have finished
Seriously.
that one song that you keep going back, going back,
Because you
going
don't
back
know
on,
nothing
trying to
about
get,
it.
yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. 100%. And
That's
that's
how I be
why
feeling.
it'd be important to figure out a mood and make sure you're taking time and crediting the people that's doing this shit with you, because if you don't, no matter who the fuck it is, it could be your right hand man forever. It's eventually gonna wear on them, bro. It's
Damn
going to.
right.
So you gotta make sure they're right just as much as you right. You feel me?
Right. Hey, now asking you that just because me and you privately had mental health questions. Like, how do you manage the mental strain of being an artist? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know it gets frustrating and be like, I be feeling like, damn, the call that I want ain't coming. So how do you handle, just staying focused on it?
That shit tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and mental health is no joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. That's nothing to play about. You feel me? So like, to me, that's a big thing, and it's a key. You gotta be able to do that. And for me, that was really hard to even do. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, bro, ain't no check coming in. You ain't getting no call. You going, you know what I'm saying? Pay the way for everybody. You ain't gonna move your mom out. You ain't gonna
Right.
make her retire tomorrow. You ain't gonna do
Right.
nothing. Like, my grams is still struggling. My mom's still. You know what I'm saying? We all still doing it. So like
Right.
it be hard, bro, and it be times where I be thinking to myself in the middle of writing something like, "The fuck am I doing this for?" But you feel me? Like I feel like the things I done built myself up to and got to this point, that's why I'm in this position to do it. Because if it wasn't for the shit I done thought about and got over, then my mental health wouldn't be where it is right now. You feel me?
Thanks. Here goes Slime. What's up, Slime? I know you always fashionably late, man.
You're
Yeah, I tried to hop on the A train, man. They put me on the D train, bro.
Okay, all right. They had you in the spin cycle. I know how that,
I'm
YouTube,
trying to
Facebook,
shit,
they
bro.
do
What's
that.
good, y'all? What's poppin'? That was
Nah,
good,
but you
dude.
ain't missed too much.
what's
You been
good, my
chopping
boy?
it up. Yeah, we've been
Ain't shit was
chopping it
good,
up.
man. What I missed?
You
Damn.
ain't missed too much. He just talking about he wanted to. He said he chopped it up with you about getting an engineer in the studio and eventually getting somebody stationary to where they could produce some high quality music
Yeah,
because he
bro.
feel
That,
like
that, that made a difference for this area, bro. Word.
we talking. That's what we really saying. I think that a lot of us, even me included, I know me included. I'm gonna speak heavy on me. I'm missing out on probably some good viral hits by not having all my shit proper. You know what I'm saying? By
Yeah,
not having
thanks.
it right. And like I said, it just take time. But bro, we trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I heard some guys been stopping by the stew, Slime. I heard some people been coming checking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I'm in the mood, man, I might give a nigga a shout or two. For real. I'm not even like, look, bro, like, it's certain ones, bro. Like, when you know somebody got it, bro, that's who you want to get next to, bro. You just want to go up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I love, like, helping niggas with their craft and shit, bro. But when a nigga got it, bro, it make it so much easier and funner, bro. Like, you feel me?
100
For sure. Not for
for
I
sure.
sure.
don't
Like
got time to babysit no more, bro. I did that. Dez, how long been doing this shit, bro? Like 10 plus, bro.
Absolutely, 100.
Mario, what's your question? Whoever Mario is in the chat, he has a question. Good evening. What's the question, Mario? Drop it in the chat. We'll answer it. But yeah, no, we just like I said, we just asking him what's going on with his career. He took a little break, and that's all he said. He getting back to the music, and you know, we always appreciate
Tell him what
unity.
happened, man. Tell him what's good, bro.
Yeah, he said, oh man, Mark, we got somebody. We got a troller in the chat talking about I want to be more intelligent. What can I do? Keep tuning in to Talk of the Town. Keep tuning in to Talk of the Town. You might learn something, Mario.
Yeah.
He's a bot, bro.
But yeah, Dez. So what's coming up for Dez? What's coming up for Dez now that you off a break? What's in the store? What's in the plans, bro?
We got that show April 25th, I think, right? McGarvey's.
For sure.
Shout out McGarvey's. Niggas throwing that on the bill, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to work, get my shit professionally to a T where I can drop. I got a whole catalog, you feel me? I'm just trying to get, and I'm like we were just talking about before bro hopped on. I got shit that has never been released that needs re-recorded for sure that I've been playing recently just because I'm in a different mode. Like, damn, I should have did this. So I'm ready to just, you know what I'm saying, full throttle. Bro. I got like, to be completely honest, probably like if you want to round it up, 8 songs a tape, I got like 4 of them ready to go.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm just trying to keep motivated, keep consistent, and keep ready to go. You feel me?
Yeah. Now what's I know you got a little joint booming with your man Puma. What's the single out right now? What's the new wave so people can check it out while they listening?
All platforms. Bendigo. That's gonna be a summer vibe. We're working on it right now. Me and bro both got families, work crazy, but we're working on getting some visuals.
Spanish?
It's like a he sent me a video. I ain't even watched it. It's like I think it's some like I can't even tell you exactly what it is. It's some from back in the day, some type of lingo. I don't think it's Spanish though, but it might be. But it's a whole meaning behind it. So if you want to,
Is Puma Spanish?
No, I don't think he's Spanish. He got some type of something because he be hitting them high notes. Da 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 da. You know what I mean?
Nah, he definitely got a Caribbean. Give me Caribbean vibes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Something like that.
It give me Caribbean vibes. That's what that song gave me. That's why I said that's Afro. That Afro shit is big right now. So that's why I tell y'all got y'all moving in the right direction with that joint regardless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We working on some visuals. What'd you say, bro?
I gotta put some money behind it, bro. Push that shit to the moon, bro.
For sure, bro. Visuals, a good video, all that. Now we got a good video guy, he been doing everything.
Video, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I niggas gotta focus up, man. Word. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that though.
Definitely, like I said, all of us who got good songs, I'm taking a new approach to promotion. I'm trying to figure
out so much talent, bro. Like I'm sitting here with 2 of my favorite artists right now, bro. I mean,
yeah, we get you to mix this song down the right way so we can pop our shit properly.
I got JB was here yesterday. I mean, that's my guy.
Yeah, he was just talking about JB. He was talking about JB, one of the guys that his peoples was fucking with. So
yeah, he's locked in with Cuz and shit. I mean,
you got any questions for Dez? The Prince of the City.
Prince of the City, yeah.
That's what I label him as. That's what I heard him as. They told me when I came out here to make music, bro. They said get with Dez. No lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
The G's on the hit shit, you heard?
They said get with Dez G. They said get with Dez G. He was the only one that kind of had a way. He was ascending. They said that's what they said about you. This no lie, bro. This is what your city said about you. You was ascending, and then you just did you and did it stop. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I said before, bro hopped on, bro. He dropped a video on the book, and it was balling like I'm Harden, and it was everywhere, son. Niggas was driving past my crib doing that. So, and I always rock with my city. You know what I'm saying? I put it in my
they love
songs,
you though, bro.
Like,
yeah, they love you.
Feel me?
They love you.
It be people in sheets that know about tracks from forever ago. Like my guy Brett, shout out him too. He be in sheets all the time talking about it, bro. Like, and it be people too in my inbox. So I know what it is, and I got it, bro. It's just like I said, it's a unity thing that it comes down to at the end of the day. I can only do so much, and on my end, I'm going to start playing my part. That's what's been lacking.
Bro, you're my young boy, bro. Like you're my school for real. Like I love that nigga, man. Fucking all you need is seven people, man, to help you push this shit to the moon, bro. I mean, that's it.
I say 5. I say 5. I mean, that's the research.
You don't want to put too much workload on niggas, bro. So you know what I mean? You gotta Actually,
Truth, man.
two man. All right,
You gonna
bro.
find it though, Dad. One thing about
Somebody,
Dad, you gonna find
there's a
it
couple niggas
once
run
you
Yeah, for
marketing,
start
like
sure.
building.
4 niggas run marketing, and it's up from there. Like 4 niggas run marketing for you, and you don't got to worry about that. Take that off your list. Boom. Then you can all you got to do is work on the music, bro. It's that simple, bro. Like,
That's what another thing we need. I don't know if I'm gonna take it on while I'm doing rap, but like I swear, marketing, bro. I got a good angle that if I could teach this shit to somebody, man, they could take us all out of places if they just all they want to do is that.
yeah, Mike, you're my bro.
I swear.
If we can find 4 people that ain't doing it right now and just want to do that, it's up, bro. We can take that off our list, bro, and we can just work on the music.
That's
It's
It's
what I'm
up,
hard
bro.
though.
saying. It'd
It's
be
just
hard to
hard, bro.
find, you know what I'm saying? It'd be hard to find people that want to just stay right in that lane though, bro. You know, once
And it's just a lot of
that,
trust, bro. That's a lot
yep,
of
and
trust.
It's
once
the
this start
homies, bro.
coming,
All
this
you get
light
4
start
homies,
coming, bro,
bro.
it'd be hard. It'd be hard, you know what I mean?
All you
Nah,
get
I
is 4
definitely
good
would love to
homies.
do it, bro. I put like this. I thought somebody was gonna do it for me, and they kind of jumped ship because they could see they could do it for themselves. That makes
Right.
sense. Once you give them the
Yeah.
sauce, put like this. Once I give you the sauce, you're like, damn,
They
why
can't be
would
a
keep doing
rapper.
it
They
for
gotta
bruh?
believe in you,
I
bro.
could do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And
They gotta
that's how
believe
the
in you,
shit.
bro.
That's
They
the
can't be
ruthless.
no rapper.
Nah, for sure. And they do gotta believe in you 100%. Bro, right. Absolutely. And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You find those solid people 100%. And you know, it just be hard to get maybe that 6 or 7 person sometimes. You feel me? That's what it
yeah.
be
It'd be
missing
like you
right
got
there.
4 or 5, but then like you said, it'd be hard to, or you don't have them long. You only get them on a lease, like
And
you know
then
what I'm saying? Because shit takes a while, bro. It's a hard believe. It's a hard dream to believe in, my nigga.
it
Like it's
is.
brick by brick for real, my nigga.
Man, look, all you Instagram, bro. Reach out, nigga. Look for promotional services, anything. Like, you can find anything online, bro. For real.
Now I
I
wanted to ask you
mean,
that too, Des. As far as promotion, how do you go about that? Because I've found bad promotion people. I ain't gonna lie, I found a lot of bad people.
there's a lot of
You
janky
know,
motherfuckers out there. A lot of
But a
janky.
lot of that bot, bro. Like I told you, with the bot streaming, you think you're sending your song to playlists, these are playlisters, and then you're getting the shit back from Spotify talking about bot streaming, bro. That's
yeah.
not what I, you know what I mean, and that's not in my
No, and
control.
niggas
So
better get on
what
it
do you,
fast. 'Cause, yo, AI about to take over everything, bro. Like,
Hmm.
yeah? What do you
That's
this
it.
suggest?
shit
What
That's
do
is
just
you
the
scary,
future.
nigga.
See, to me, like
what do you
back in the
think people
day, what
should
I
do for
used to do
promotion?
with the promotion, bro, like truly what I used to do is just run the ad through these sites like Instagram, Facebook. That's just like the safest, not only the safest, like you put a certain amount, like my man, shout out Ant, you know, he been booming with social media. He used to have 100K followers back in the day. And
That's
that's
the one.
another way, you know what I'm saying?
That's the one. That's the one you need on your
Right
team right
there,
there.
through promotion through that. But not only just his page, like he put me on to like you gotta find the exact amount, like you gotta go through it yourself. Like you start at the base with what it offers, you know what I'm saying? I'm
You gotta
talking
find your niche, bro.
basically Instagram. It gave you a base.
Okay.
You start there, go each way up, see what gives you the most and gives you the most actual listeners. And then once you find a rotation of what it is, you consistently put your money in it that way, then you know not only is you not getting botched, you getting the same people over again, but you're doing that and it's real live plays. You
People,
know what I'm saying? You're
right?
paying for what you're getting. It's not like you're paying for someone to
Look,
just
I'm about to
bot
drop
it
a
all up.
fucking
You're
gem on
paying
y'all
for
niggas.
it.
Let's look. It's for both of y'all. I'm about to drop a gem on y'all, bro. And
We listen.
I've been gatekeeping this for years. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been gatekeeping this for years, bro. It's an app called Song. It's an app called Song Tools, right? Song Tools, bro. This shit, you pay like $50 a month, bro. This should get you on any playlist in your niche. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not fake. It's all organic, bro.
Song
I
tools?
I gave
Song
song
Tools.
tools.
Song Tools,
This
bro.
why you gave up that one. If they look back to free game with cash, I gave up a free one. You gave up one for pay. I gave them one for free. Dailyplaylist.com. That's a free ski. You
I'm
get
not gonna
10
check that one out.
submissions a week. 10 submissions a week. You know what I'm
Nah, but
saying?
I'm
But
writing these
this gonna
ones
get you on
down.
some big
nah,
platforms
I
though.
know.
Like,
Is that gonna get you rap caviar and all that? Is that gonna get you rap
no,
caviar?
but it's gonna get you on
Close.
something
Okay.
up there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nah, this ain't gonna get
Yeah.
you that.
they
This ain't
listen
gonna
to
get
your
you that.
music
It's
and go
free.
from there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Now you definitely right about playlists, and I've been hearing about it, bro. Like, and they've been talking, and I ain't figured it out. Another thing, if any of y'all have figured out how to, they say to send your playlist, your song to playlist before it's released, like before you even drop it on your DSP. You know what I'm saying? I don't
bro,
know
if
how
I
to
want to
do
be
it,
a
but
manager, bro, I could, bro. 'Cause I got so many gems from me being an artist, bro. Like,
we're gonna
nigga,
chop it up on free game
I
one
got a,
day.
look, bro, I got a whole list of emails for playlisters. Like, nigga, this shit crazy, bro. Like,
Nah, that's what you need, bro.
I was
For
selling
real,
that shit back.
Des.
I
This
was selling
social
that shit back
media.
in the day, bro. Like, I was dead ass selling that shit for $20 back in the day. Like, niggas buying that shit, bro.
Nah, niggas is selling this game. Like real shit. Like
No,
bro,
for
I had to go
sure.
through a
Bro,
course to learn shit. Like
you gotta
niggas is
monetize this
packaging
shit
this shit for
somehow, bro.
sale.
You know what I mean?
For
For
sure,
sure.
for sure. For sure, for
For
sure.
Like
sure.
shit, nigga. That shit'll get you in the door, nigga. Somebody gonna invest in you, bro.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you got a down pat and to where they don't even need to do nothing but give you the money, it's easy, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm searching for. I'm searching
Bro,
for a
this even
social
look,
media
bro.
moment.
Oh my god, nigga, I
Yeah, I'm
got
searching
so
for
much
I'm searching
shit,
for my
bro.
viral moment. That's it.
Nigga, I'm about to be a rapper again. These
You
niggas
need
make me
to
mad,
be.
bro.
You need
This
to
shit
be.
crazy though. Like, I got some shit, bro. Like, I
Man,
got
I
some
was listening,
shit.
bro. There's no lie. I'm gonna play this white dude. I'm gonna play that he reached out to me from Philly, bro. If you two link up, it's gonna be crazy because he rapping like when I heard some of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah,
Watch when I play you this nigga shit. You gonna be like, man, come on. This dude's crazy. For real, nah,
yeah.
bro.
Put me
It's
on.
crazy who
I'm
you
always
meet, bro.
looking for
Like me and you,
new
Des, like we
talent.
linking up randomly
Yeah.
through a lot of our interactions, social media, bro. It's like
Right.
crazy who you can link with, bro. I'm be still surprised, nigga. Because
Yeah.
social media to me was like a circus growing up. Like, man, you don't meet niggas off no internet. You don't do no shit like that.
Yeah,
That was weird.
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm saying? That
sure.
was
yeah.
weird.
I was thorough back then. Like, now this is it. Like, this is the
This is
wave.
Nah,
it.
this
Like,
the wave for sure.
For
yeah, I met
sure.
some
Look at
good
it. Like I
dudes on the
said, look
internet,
at this
bro.
shit. This is
Nigga,
it.
I met a nigga on Xbox, right, and did 2 albums for that nigga.
I'm
Like,
telling you.
Like, see, that's how it is, though, bro. That's
Speaking
exactly
of
how it
that,
is.
how do you navigate social media being an artist? How do you feel like it's a tool for you, bro? I always
You
ask
know,
that too.
I took a hiatus. I didn't have no social media besides Snapchat. 4.5 years straight,
Yeah.
nothing. You feel me? So I hop back on it, and I just use for real. And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I say I fuck with my city because when it comes to shit like that, that's where it starts. You know what I'm saying? Like it
mm-hmm.
start exactly right there with my city with the promotion tip on social media. Like my Twitter following ain't like that. My Instagram is barely like that, but it's crazy to see. But
You
like
gotta
when it comes
build it
to
for that, bro. You
music
look,
on the Facebook too,
niggas
like
gonna niggas gonna fuck with you if they understand you. You gotta get them to feel you before the music, bro.
right,
You know what I mean?
All right,
facts.
and I'm gonna ask you this because I'm having a little bit of talks about podcasting and music. Do you feel like doing podcasts and interviews and stuff like this is something that helps the artist or it hurts the artist?
Nah, it helps the artist because not everybody's going to listen to your songs and really understand you. So they get a different meaning and different side from
Yeah,
just listening to your music and putting that
they
shit
gonna
on.
learn
They hear how you talk, your surroundings, you feel what I'm saying? All that when they get a podcast view of you. So it's not only the music side and they hear your bars, they hearing you talk, explain things, how intelligent you is, all that shit. You feel me?
Excuse
Yeah, I think now to me, I think fans are greedy. Fans want to see you, pictures. They want to see a video. They want to see you talking. They don't just want to hear,
You gotta
oh,
give
listen to me,
them.
listen to
You
me,
gotta
listen to
give
me,
them
listen to me.
this, bro. You got to. If you're not getting on podcasts, you're not. What are you being? What are you a rapper for?
Yeah.
If you don't want to let the artist know you, the real you, not the character, the real you, they not gonna fuck with you, man. They're not gonna fuck with that nigga.
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
no, I just think it's more personal. To me, I believe, like I said,
It
there's some
gotta get
people that,
personal, bro. That's the only way they're gonna buy in, bro. The
yeah,
personal
to
shit.
makes it more, like I said, I'll buy into Dez because I'm seeing Dez on the podcast versus just seeing him in a video with a bunch of chains on
Yeah,
like
exactly,
every
bro.
other rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting to see you
Absolutely.
talk
That's it.
about your
What makes you
vision.
different? Like, and the real nitty gritty is gonna, I mean, what's gonna really let them know who the fuck Des fucking G's is. The fuck,
Yeah.
nigga? Are you
Yeah,
dumb?
exactly,
Like,
bro.
come on,
Hey,
Like
man.
a
shout
Like,
out
lot of
to
motherfuckers
MSAP. That
can
was a
persona.
shout out to MSAP, man. I see you in the chat, previous guest, man. Hey, your interview's going up, man. Up, 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 up,
oh yeah,
man.
for
Can't take it
sure,
down.
for sure, for
Wish I
sure.
could take it down, but
Can
it's
never,
going
we
up,
can
up,
never
up,
do
so
that.
we can't.
We
You know
can
what I
Shut
never.
mean?
up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro got a track. It's a little dance track. We gotta edit that joint up too. But that
I
joint a
think I
banger
heard
Are you
y'all.
too.
I
on
think
ASAP?
aren't you on something that they had? I think I heard. Matter of fact, at the performance, the money,
Yeah,
hammer
yeah,
dance, hammer
yeah,
dance,
yeah.
hammer
That
dance.
Hammer Time. That joint on
Yeah,
Apple
hammer
Music too.
time.
That joint on all
That shit out?
platforms.
I gotta go check that out,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
check
go
that
check
joint
that out.
out.
I just picked it
I'll be
today
late to the
because I
party,
was
bro.
listening.
I'm always late, bro. I'm the worst at timing,
I
bro.
be tuning in, bro. I just be listening to artists, bro. I be a little bit, I don't know. You know me, I'm the researcher. You know what I'm saying? I'm like fucking hear the
Nah,
guys.
I'm
Student
unreleased,
of the
but
game.
I need all unreleased shit, bro. I don't even play nothing online right now. I play all unreleased.
I
Yeah, I
feel
be
I be
getting
playing a lot
lost
to
in the
myself.
unreleased too,
Like
bro.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
every
gonna
real
listen to
Discord,
shit. But
them,
yeah,
bro. Whoever we have on the
everything that's on
podcast,
right now.
besides myself, I listen to y'all. If we have somebody y'all on the podcast, I listen to y'all because I listen to me all day. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'll listen to y'all for the podcast purposes. Check y'all music out. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm about to leak everything in the Discord. Yo, y'all got me fucked up.
For
Facts.
sure. Nah,
I'm
Discord. Shout
leaking
out to the
everything.
Discord. I see some artists working in the Discord together, even like while you ain't been playing it. I check it
Yeah,
in there.
that's the move. Nah, I'm in there every day, bro. Soon as I turn my laptop on, I'm in there, bro. Like,
Yeah,
even though
check
niggas
it
not
out.
posting nothing, I'm gonna start. Like, once I finish these beats and shit and these mixes, that's when I'm gonna drop them. I mean, like, just to get them in, borrow y'all ears for a second. Yo, how this sound? How this sound? I mean, like, I'm
I
Got
start
to.
see.
going live
I
and all
see. ASAP. I see. ASAP said he got a better version gonna come out. He said he got a
Yeah,
better version gonna come out. He said he just want to make it right for y'all.
absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
that.
Nah.
Song.
So how you feel about Mashing the Grass? I heard we doing the inside thing this year. How you feel about that?
I like the inside better. You know,
Do
outside's
you?
cool too. But I like the Mass in the Grass joint, bro. I'm not gonna
Do
lie,
you?
that joint gave you a different vibe, give you a different audience. That's what be key too, bro. Not everybody is going to be the same people listen to. You got to get somebody in the corner with a cowboy hat on to listen to something that
Facts.
you're saying. You
Yeah,
got to
nah,
at
the,
least.
the
You feel
festivals,
me?
bro. That's where it's at, bro. We don't fuck with no
Exactly,
big
bro.
bars
And
no
as
more,
soon as I
bro.
got done doing
You
that
gotta do
joint
the
last
festivals,
year,
bro.
4 or 5 different people I ain't never would have thought said something to me. So shout out that joint. Shout out
Yeah. Nah. I definitely
Sasha
like
too.
the
You know
exposure.
he be throwing lobs. He be asking. You know what I'm saying? He be reaching out. So shout out
Nah,
Sasha for real.
Sasha. Yeah, shout out Sasha, man. Like I said, he's always a help, bro. We trying to get something together for Buck's birthday, a birthday bash for Buck. So you know you
Yeah,
there.
continue
You know
to
you on the
doing
roster.
too much tea, bro. Too
Yeah,
much
Hell
we
tea.
yeah.
already talked. You gonna probably be in
That's gonna
business
be
with
a
us for that.
fucking
You know what I'm
movie,
saying?
bro.
That'll be a business move for us. You know what I'm
So
saying? Yeah, we gonna try to get some shit going for some artists. You know, wherever we can help, whatever we can help them with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we want it to make sense, right? Because it costs a couple dollars to throw it.
absolutely.
That
Yeah,
shit ain't
yeah,
got
that's
nothing,
You
all.
bro.
gotta spend money to make money, bro.
Now you do, and bro, I think that like a lot of us ain't artisan on a regular basis, bro. By artisan, I mean like, bro, like even me, bro, I ain't promote my own merch. You know what I'm saying? I got merch. I ain't promoted it all week. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I got to be outside with my merch. I got to be at
You
Yep.
video
promote it
shoots
without
with
knowing
other
you
rappers.
promote
I
it,
just got
bro.
to do
Nah,
more
listen,
artist
look,
shit,
look.
bro.
He chatting because he be promoting it without knowing he promoting it, bro. Every time he on shit, he wearing drip cases. That's
But
promotion.
Yeah,
not
for
today
sure.
though. A lot of times I don't though. Like word, I be like mad at myself, bro. I got a whole basket full of this
Nah,
shit. I
go
be
check
like,
the receipts,
damn,
bro. Go check all 8 episodes, bro. You got at least 7 of them bitches. At least
it's
6 of them bitches you
somewhere.
got on drip
Right
case,
there
bro.
is in the back.
It's somewhere. No, it's always
Exactly.
somewhere.
You know
That's
what I'm
the
saying? Come
sponsor.
on,
That's the
bro.
big dog.
Yeah.
Free promo,
You know
bro.
what he doing. You know what he
Yeah,
doing.
nah,
Keep
you
it
Free
know, I
together.
don't
promo,
want to
bro.
force feed it though. I don't want to force feed it. I try to subtly add it in there when I
I'm
can.
telling you, gotta make a little commercial, bro.
Nah, we for sure. For hey, look at Tev in the shot, man. Shout out to Tev. Tev came to support us, bro. Shout out to Tev, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Tev. We waiting on you for part 2 when you get some music out for us, bro, on your United Masters. You know,
Hell
hey,
yeah.
all right, let me ask you this. What's the best what's the best streaming platform for artists? Because I know me and you talked about United Masters, but you feel like that's the only option for them, or that's just the best option for them?
I feel like that's just the smartest option and the best option. I had
Okay.
DistroKid before, you know what I'm saying? And that was when I was really pressing it too. And it just wasn't it doesn't give you the options and the different type of shit to select like United Masters. And they're
Fact,
thorough with their shit. You feel what I'm saying?
fact.
So not
Yeah,
only
you
do I
know,
think
that's
it's the best, I think it's the smartest. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Like I said, I'm seeing some stuff with United Masters, even learning tools like that DistroKid didn't have. DistroKid's like I feel like DistroKid's for artists that's already gone. Like boom,
Yeah.
you already
They just
gone.
want to throw it
Grab
there,
the
you know what I'm
DistroKid.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to slap something up there and you already know it's
Yep.
gonna do numbers. Cause they
Right.
don't got that good. They don't give you not much knowledge or nothing.
Nah. It
yeah,
don't.
It
And
they
it
don't.
don't
got
give
some
you
dope
another
promotional
option.
tools on there, but that's about it, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, it gives you the promotional little videos, but shit, but nigga, we got CapCut now. We know what to do with them.
Exactly. Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
there's
cool
way
back
better
in the day, but
resources.
now
Yeah,
the
now I'm glad
game's
to hear you
changed,
say that
bro.
because I wish somebody would have told me that because that would have saved me some time. I spent the whole year with DistroKid for no reason.
Bro, I still
You know
Yep.
what I'm
got both,
saying?
bro.
Yeah,
I
I
still
know,
got both
but
of them
shit,
shit.
man, I ain't just shit. I'm hoping to go with something bigger soon. Shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Them niggas
trying to
be
get
mad
a
at me all
good
year talking
call.
about take this shit down if you don't renew. Nigga, fuck
Yeah, I
y'all.
don't, bro. I put it like this: the music's
They ain't
so
taking that shit down yet,
unmastered on
bro.
that shit. I don't even care. That's real shit. The music, and I had a bad split. I told you I had a split with somebody, lifetime 50-50 split. Man, you can have it. You want to keep it, you
Bro,
can
I
have it.
got albums like I've done for niggas on there. That's why they can't take me down, bro. I got too much work on that. Too
Yeah,
much
too
work,
much.
bro.
Too much on that
Like,
joint.
look crazy, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
but
I
niggas,
just like I
niggas,
said, they
niggas
can
got
have it
into
if
on
they
the
want it.
promo.
Yeah, nah, United
Yeah,
Masters is just it's just significantly better to me.
Okay. Yeah, no,
bro.
I think so.
Bro,
What are
United
some of the
Masters,
other
like,
artist tools you use, bro? What are
you
some of the
can,
other
you
things
can,
you
you can, you
use?
know, you can submit your shit to get on 2K on United Masters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
switched. That's why I
That's
switched.
that's a, that's a gem
I
right
did
Oh,
that
there,
shit with
bro.
both
sorry.
my joints.
Before I ask you that, this was a Sasha question. How do you feel about
Yeah,
how
where
do
you
you
see
feel
these
about
questions
live
at, bro?
performing? How do you feel about live performing versus like
Are they
the
on
normal
here? My
artist
bad.
stuff?
I'm not gonna cut you off, bro. Where you see these questions at, bro?
No, he
You
asked me
live?
this in my DM.
Oh
In
shit.
my
Nah,
DM. He
you
said
live
I
on
would like to
YouTube?
hear. He said I would like to hear more experiences about the artist live performing. He asked me this in my DM. Sasha.
Like so what?
Oh, okay.
Comparing live performance just
Like
in
how do you
general?
like how yeah how do you how's your how's your preparation for a live performance versus just doing a your regular artist stuff like
Yeah.
is
I
that
mean, I say this to motherfuckers all the time. If I could just only perform, I would do that. Because
damn
that to me that's my wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if once I get it going, like especially just being a person I am in general, like I am loud to sell. I ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be quiet in the room. I'm gonna be talking to people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I always been the life of the party. I've been had the parties. I'm the host. You feel me? So
yeah
when it
facts.
comes to performing, that's my
Give it to me.
forte. I feel like it's just, and the thing is, at first it was
That's cool.
to me more people, the more nervous you is. Now it's like the more people, the better it is. The less people, it'd be worse for me. So I'm already over that hump. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'm
live
the opposite,
performances,
bro. I'm the opposite.
Mhm.
I don't really care for the performing. I'd rather vibe in the studio, like you know what I'm saying. I'd
yeah,
rather
don't get
do
me
that.
wrong, I love that too. But if it came down to it, 100% all
Yeah,
You know
day,
what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, I miss performing, bro. That shit, man.
bro.
That shit
It's
be
like you in a
crazy.
whole different world, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's different. To me, it's just like you literally like walk through a portal. Once you get comfortable, like after that first song, you get the groove, it's over. Like to me, that's where it is. That's
Yeah,
where it's at.
bro.
That's what my
That's
build up is. Like I want to be able to be on stage and seeing the clips you be seeing with the cameras flashing and the beat drop. Like, bro, I
Okay.
used to watch videos like that going to bed. Like I'm not capping with y'all on my kids. I used to watch videos like that and mute the sound and play my own track over it to hear where the drop would be. You feel me, bro? Like dead ass, bro. Like that's how much I
Tab got a
envision it.
question for you. Not to cut you off, Ted's got a good question. Has becoming a father changed your influence on your
right
creative
there. Yo,
process?
sis. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
okay,
Creative
what up?
process, motivation, all of it. It's like two. My I got two daughters for real, and I got my firstborn is 5 months. You feel what I'm saying? So like to me, she would never understand nothing. But at the end of the day, now I think about things like if I ever put something out and they ever put an ear to it, I want it to be the best. Or like we talking about on stage, if my kids ever watched it, I want them to know that their dad is the best at doing this. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
Facts.
and if I didn't have kids, only my folks and you know what I'm saying the people around me, of course they're gonna motivate me, but having a child of your own and children, that should motivate you 10 times more, bro. So that should just go a
Oh yeah,
whole
I'll be
different
right back.
way
I'll be
now.
right back.
And you don't even look at
All
it
right.
differently until you put yourself in that position. And now that I'm in it,
No,
you
that was a
just
good
feel it.
question. That was a good question because somebody asked me, I wouldn't even want my son listening to my music. You know what I'm saying? Just be real. I wouldn't want
No,
my
for
son
sure.
listening to my music till he was old enough. Like I wouldn't want him to be in the background. He's in his car seat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Nah.
Nah,
I
just
see
because
what
I
you're
don't.
saying for sure.
Yeah, but I definitely don't want. I want him to know his daddy wasn't out here bullshitting either when he was
That's what I'm
rapping
saying.
too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. Yeah,
Nah,
so it definitely.
absolutely.
Not good question, Tab. Any questions is always good. Like I said, just to let they engaging with us, they paying attention, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm definitely glad to hear you say that. Like I said, it definitely changes being a parent and this shit. And it's just, it's got to, for you more so you act super active. Like, so it definitely, I know that timing is everything, right? Like, I know
Absolutely.
like, that's why I want you, bro. I want you to have your own studio because I think you would get more done.
Yeah.
I think you would get more done
And
just
like
because
I
you at the
said,
home.
I used to have one in the crib. It's still in the
Yeah,
crib. You know what I'm saying? It's just not put together.
yeah,
But and I was in that joint every day. Regardless, I was
yeah.
still working hours like I am. But you know what I'm saying? Like I know if I had something of my own and some resource to go to, absolutely, you're right, 100%.
All of us, I think all of us who really trying to do it in like indie, like who ain't like got the big push behind us, like big bag of money, you got to cut the corner somewhere, right? Like that's
Yeah,
the
you
best
got to.
way Like, cause you know you gonna be free ski, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
you got the spot, you free ski. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Absolutely.
Unlimited.
Yep.
Okay. This is one more question from Tev. When in life did you decide this is what I'm putting my all into, and when was your I think I
What's
got
Taylor
what
at?
it
Taylor
takes?
here?
This is the question again. When in life did you decide this is what I'm putting my all into, and then when was your I think I got what it takes moment?
Yo, Tap got great ass questions, bro.
He
Like, come
do,
on,
he
son.
do, he do though. He making it tough on you, Daz. He making you
Yeah,
think
he
a little
is.
bit.
So what he said. The first one is
First
what
one was when did you decide this is what I'm putting my all into?
I felt like the first time I really thought that truly is when I knew I played my like a old like I said the ball like I'm already joint, and I knew like people not was done trolling. Like at first I understood like, oh, it's Des G, he making a song, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trolling. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? You're not ready to understand like, oh, it's a track. And then when it was like people that wasn't only my friends, it was like random people like saying like, yo, are you bummed like your heart? And I'm like, all right, you're not trolling no more. Like you listen to that song too much to just be knowing it's me. You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
that right there, you know what I'm saying? That really made me feel like, oh shit, I could really do this. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, then he said, when was your I think I got what it takes moment? Is that the same or different?
Nah,
Are
I'm like,
you
I
okay.
knew. Shout out Izzy, bro, my brother. I knew I had what it takes because that is the most upfront motherfucker in the world, bro. He'll tell you if your breath stink if you're in front of your mother.
Oh,
Promise
oh,
you, he upfront like that. And I knew
oh,
at first like he's the one who told me to try it.
He
Like
said
that's why.
Izzy, his man Izzy. You know
oh yeah,
Izzy?
Yeah,
yeah,
he know Izzy. Yeah, my brother. But he
Yeah.
was the first one, and I knew at first he wasn't saying nothing. He would just give me these looks like, I don't know, Des, you should be trying it. Then
Hey
I did
Tev, that was
something, and
some
I'm
good
like,
questions. That's why Tev should be a
yo,
part of
nah,
this show.
yo,
Whenever
yo.
you
yeah.
get ready,
Izzy,
Tev,
Izzy
we
gotta be
want
your
you a part of
manager,
the
bro.
show. That was really
He
good
could be
questions,
manager,
bro.
Rod.
Nah, for sure. And Izzy give all that. Izzy always trying to learn too, bro. And Izzy like the most thorough little person I ever met in my life, bro. That ain't blood, and I consider him blood. That's my brother. He lived with me for 10 years.
Like
You
I
feel
need
Now
to
me?
you
see, I
need
need to
that,
watch
bro.
that.
I think we need like I don't know me. I don't want yes men around me because I'm my own
No,
yes man, right? Like I don't want that around me. If you
nah. And
give
he
it
one
to
of
me,
them people, bro. He'll tell you right to your. You could be in the middle of a party, drunk, feeling yourself, and put on a track and tell you turn it off. That shit ass, and he don't care if it's your brother. He'll tell you. He'll tell you. That's what I love
I
about him, though,
got
bro.
a
You know what I
question
mean?
for you guys. Look, how do you handle a beat block?
What you say?
How do you handle beat block? Like you know what beat block is, right? When you can't write a
What?
song type shit.
For real, that'd be one of the hardest things for me. I'm not gonna lie. So with that, bro, like when that shit start happening, I take days. I have to. Like I'll take days, recollect my thoughts, maybe feel like I'm about to stop doing it, and then I'll listen to some shit that's just like what I was listening to that I couldn't get, and then I'll be like, all right, I got it now. Go right back to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I handle it because if not, I just won't ever finish it. But I know in the back of my head, like, you're just going through the beat block, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got it. You just got to find it again. But I give myself days. I do. I got to, though. Because my brain is too complex, bro. It is.
Yeah, man. Look, man,
Tev, one more
you just
question
gotta
from
live
Tev.
your life, bro. You just gotta live your life, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
gotta have something to
I
talk about. So you just gotta live your life to the fullest, bro. You know what I mean? That's how you
100,
handle that.
bro. Yep.
A lot of motherfuckers gonna
sure.
be going through nothing, don't have shit to talk about. So they don't do nothing. So you know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, you can't
Exactly.
rap about nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? So that's
100%,
how
bro.
you handle that. Live your life, bro. You young,
And
bro. Live it up.
what would you feel like is I'm successful moment? What would it take for you in this rap game to feel like you've accomplished what you set out for? What is your goal with it?
That nigga went to
Bro,
Cedar
the
City.
most basic goal for real, bro, that I feel like most of us artists have, bro, is like for your city to finally like acknowledge what you're doing. I'm not saying support you because you could blindly support someone and you could send money and blindly support someone and not know 4 words to their song. When your city acknowledge what the fuck you're doing and support really going into that, that's really what like to me is your moment where it's like, okay, like when you drop some and you know like the first 10,000 views is coming from straight your city and you know you support it and you get on everybody's story and that whole week you're feeling like you're famous in your city, that's when you
Yeah.
feel like to me, I don't know about anybody else, but that's when I
Nah,
know.
I mean, my moment, I guess, is gonna be when I finally can live off my craft, bro. Like when I could full fledged live off my craft. Like when I could say bills are paid, everything's paid just off all the work I'm putting in, even
Mm,
with this shit. Like you know what I mean? That's my
Mm-hmm.
made it moment, I guess. I mean, it don't have to come from rap to me. Whenever my thoughts can turn into payment. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Whatever I'm processing in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of us, bro, like I said, a lot of us ain't going to get the deal to come. You know what I'm saying? But you might get it through something else. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You might build it through something else for yourself. Like that engineering studio might be your wave. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Yeah,
the city might like your music, that might be your financial. You know what I'm saying? That might be the heart of your financial gain. I don't
yeah.
know. You know, I'm just waiting. Like I feel like we as artists, bro, we the last people to get paid. Don't you feel like that? Like
Nah,
I
I
just feel
do.
like when I
100%.
watch, you know, what I mean, and I feel like we waiting for the big payoff, so we gotta wait last. You know what I'm saying? Because we the ones that's waiting for the bag.
I'm going to
Everybody else
Yeah,
gonna get they small pieces, like respectfully, the engineer or the person recording you, right? They're gonna get their pieces no matter what.
right.
So you gotta wait for your shit to
nah,
turn into something, you know.
we waiting for that back end too, bro. We waiting for that back end too, bro.
Now I feel you.
Off
You
the
know,
rip.
but we wait on the biggest. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we just wait. I put it like this.
I forgot the
I
business.
invest in my shit every day.
I'm kind
It don't matter. You know, a dollar, a penny, a time, or whatever. So I feel like when it come back, this shit gotta come back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
together to bring it
100%. I
up.
agree.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we talked about it. How long you gonna play the game before you say hands up? I'm over it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely, bro.
You know.
Absolutely, bro.
I'm
How
still.
many
I'm
times
still
you gonna
out
look
here.
at a United Masters check and
I
it's
got
only $3 and
yeah.
29 cents? That
Thank
shit
you.
hurt. You feel
Thank
me?
you.
How
Yeah.
long you gonna be able to withstand that? You know what I'm
And let me
saying?
ask you this: as an artist, are you in it for the love of the music, or will it die if the money don't come? Will the love of the music die if the money don't come?
I don't think the love of the music would die just solely because the chase of greatness, bro, to me is always in the back of my head no matter what I do. Like no matter what I really try at, bro, like I want to be the greatest at something, bro. Like I don't have to be the greatest overall. I just want to be the greatest at one thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Nah, I feel you.
I'm starting it small. Like I want to be the greatest artist in my city at first. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be the
You working on
greatest
that?
artist out of my city. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
working
want
on
to
it?
be the one that everybody think about when you wanted to pay the way and do something my way. All right. Everything I did to lead it up to this point, and then when I get there, I want somebody to be able to be like, "Oh, that's what greatness look like." We got to get on that path. You feel me?
And let me ask you this: if you wasn't doing rap, what would you be doing as a hobby? Because I know you say you play a little ball, so I don't know
I
if you
do.
would you be
Yeah,
doing that or you
yeah.
I
done you
tried
gave
that. I
you
tried that. I went, D3 Jugo hooped already.
okay
I don't think
okay.
that was really truly my lane either. Like after high school and going to college a little bit, that was dead too. Truly though, I think like if it wasn't for like rapping as my hobby, I would truly take my whole life up working and doing extracurriculars, hooping, chilling with my, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, day to day life. But I got kids now. Without music and my kids, who the fuck knows where some of
yeah.
these
Now
kids
music fill up
are?
fill
You
up
know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of the. Music is a great
Yeah.
outlet, bro. I don't know. It's an outlet for me. It's like therapy for me, bro. So I don't really know. Like I said, I might fall back from every day doing it, but I probably still would make songs for myself. For
Yeah.
myself, you know what I'm
And I
saying?
would
Like
too, like getting,
yeah,
like I said, if you got to step away, that's what you got to do. 3 in the morning, your kids asleep, your girls asleep. I will always do that. You know what I'm saying? Or I will always, if I'm by myself in the car and I hear a beat and I'm like, oh, that just sound cool. You know what I'm saying? I would always do that. That's a fact. So I agree with that for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, nah, like I said, my hat's off to anybody that been in this game a long time and just waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got what they want and they still doing it, bro. Like real shit. Cause I'm
Bro,
like,
it take a lot of you to be doing that shit,
it,
bro.
it, it,
Mm-hmm.
it really do. And I'm always gonna ask you this because we all go through it. How is it navigating that being a man that's in a relationship? Does that take a toll on you? Does the music take a toll on your relationship or how you feel about that?
At first, bro, the first relationship I was in, it almost destroyed it. It did in a way. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? But that just
Okay.
showed
Protect
me
your own
too.
creativity, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That person wasn't for me not only because of that, but also the way that I wanted to live and just wanting that approval from someone that was the closest person to me and was shitting on it. Another reason that it just showed me. But now the relationship I'm in now, like that shit, it was rocky at first, and then I feel like once my girl understood like it's a bond over everything. No matter what comes out of my mouth on a track, you know what I'm saying. She
Right,
know that it's only her now. You know what I'm saying. And that
right,
was before we even had a kid together. You know what I mean? Like now it's solidified. No matter
yeah,
what, and
right,
that's how
right,
I
right,
look at this shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like now, like it don't phase nothing. Like my girl know the music. Like right now, she knew I was doing this right here. Like I'm grateful as shit for her because a lot of things that she do too, like taking the kids when she do, letting me be able to do like I do work all the time, so who is with the kids 24/7.
right,
So
right,
when I work Monday through Friday and want to come on a podcast on the weekend or go record, who I gotta look up to or look to do it, it's her.
right.
So without her, like, and I could
Yeah.
have never did that with someone else. So not only does she help with the music that way, but it's like when I'm doing some or like a song or something like that, bro. It used to be like, oh, why you writing like nah, now it's she play the music. She listen to it. She go to the shows. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I definitely think that
Mm-hmm.
all of us play. The female that we have in our life plays a part, or lack of
A
female that we
huge
have in life.
part. I believe it play a huge part. If you're gonna have a female in your life and you're doing this, your female has to understand what the music is. And if you can't make that, you know what I'm saying, there's no way it's ever gonna work for you. You're gonna have to choose one or the other. Which I did before and I'd never do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I
Nah,
would
it's
have
hard
never.
to put your dream. It's hard to feel something like, but look, all of us have to feel so passionate about it. We almost crazy, right? Like you have to feel like I love this music so much. I'm almost crazy. So a normal person might think it's crazy. Like, why you gonna keep going to shows in McGarvey's? Well, I got this is part of the fucking process. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is why you gonna keep going. Why you podcasting with your buddies? Well, this is part of the fucking process.
Right.
It's like it's hard. It's hard to get people to trust the process. And I'm glad that
Absolutely,
you
like
have
bro, I
somebody
was
that.
Yeah.
doing shows
Yeah.
at Urban War Zone, which is a paintball range, son. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
4 people in the crowd. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that would
Now let me
never.
ask you this too. How you feel about how do you still maintain your energy when it's only them small crowds? When it's only
That just builds your character, bro. You got to be able to be as lit as you are
Not
around
connected.
three
Significant.
people to 300, bro. Like
facts.
you got to, bro. Like
Nah, I'm
absolutely,
glad to hear you say that. I'm asking you questions I know the answers to, but I want other people to hear you say it, bro, because
yeah,
this shit I had to learn. I had to
right.
learn like shit. No matter where you at, you gotta be the biggest because you never know who the fuck watching. You know what I'm saying? Even
Absolutely,
if
bro.
it's
You
from a clip.
never ever know, bro, and you never know who's really there to really listen to you. Like there could be that 2 people in the crowd, that one person cleared their whole night for you. They paid their ticket to get in here. They know 4 of your songs that they want to hear. They want to record you. They want to put you on their story. Like I don't care who the fuck that is. I don't. I
Right.
appreciate them, and I'm going to act like there's 1,000 people behind them just like them. I
Yeah,
always
nah,
do that, bro.
for sure. Now, you see a lot of artists who play the room. You know what I'm saying? If the room is down, they're down. And you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I said, performing is, I think, our best advantage. Like, because that's where we're going to build up the fans, the good fans, the long lasting ones. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
For sure, for sure. Slime, you got any other questions for bro?
Uh, I don't think we asked this. How do you stay motivated in your career?
Um. you know, now I got kids, bro. So that's the biggest motivation. Kids, the
The
family.
biggest.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't been through the same exact things, but you've been around for a long time, bro.
You getting there, bro. You definitely
You
getting
feel
there.
me? You know what I mean? So like similar things. I want us to be able to break the mold and be able to be the first people that been able to talk about what this shit used to look like and what the fuck it look like now. And I want it to be real, not some fake ass thing that we sitting in for a weekend that we're trying to talk about. I want that shit to be feet up, you know what I'm saying? Kicked up
Right.
like we are not going back from this spot. Now we staying here, and then if we want to leave, we're going to rent a different B&B for the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure, bro. Can
that's
be
that's
done,
what keep me
bro.
motivated too, bro. Like I know that sound like a dream to most people and
It's
everybody watching
not.
this shit, but like I promise you, like put yourself in that position and think about how crazy it would be if it's you. And then you would stop thinking that it's so crazy because the more you think that's you, the more you start to get close to that shit. I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
you.
Bro,
bro.
I'm a 37-year-old trying to be a rapper, bro, and I'm kind of getting lit. You know what I'm saying? So they telling me that it was
I ain't
no
know you
way.
can't put
They
an
told
age
me
on
no
it,
way.
bro.
Yeah, a year ago
How
they
how
told
old,
me no
how
way.
old was
Swear to
how old was
God.
2 Chainz when he really blew up? I'm not talking about Duffel Bag Boy blew up. I'm talking about
Real shit.
fucking Pro, like I mean,
Yeah,
like
come
that
on,
Yeah, like
nigga
bro.
real
30
shit,
something,
bro.
nigga.
It's
Bro,
it's
Dave
never
East was
it's never too
31,
late.
bro. Dave East was 31.
Man,
31.
it's never too late, and bro, like I said, like I feel like as long as like we be consistent and I keep giving me, like, bro, I mean, the world gonna take to it eventually, bro. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
bro.
Why pack it up? Why pack it up? Why
There's
pack
no
it up?
reason.
Is
There's
that what they
too
want
many
you to do?
resources nowadays, and there's too many ways to wake up the next morning and your phone literally not turn on because it's going crazy because you made it. There's too many
Right,
ways, bro. You could do something
right,
accidental nowadays and be fucking the littest person in America.
right.
And it's
All
honestly,
There's
right,
no
all
bro,
right.
reason.
this shit like the
Speaking of
wild,
that,
wild west, bro. There's so many
It,
artists out here, bro.
it is.
You gotta be different, bro. Yeah, man, and make them feel you, bro, and hear you. They gotta
Yep.
feel you first, bro. Yeah,
a
man.
hundred
Then
percent.
get behind you.
how you take negative feedback? What does that do for you? Because I know social media a negative place. What do you do with the negative feedback?
You know, at first, bro, that shit used to have me behind this phone ready to crash out. Like, who is
Ready to
bro?
crash? You ready to
Who
crash
does
out?
bro know? I'm fucking him up, son. But now, bro,
Exactly.
I'm just so mature, and I truly think about it and look at it like, excuse me, if someone is saying that, that means they listened to your whole song. That means not only
Right.
did they listen to it, they played it to another person that's gonna hate you. They heard it. They played it to someone else that hates your music. Now everybody that hates your music, now there's 10 of them. That's fine. You all
Yeah.
listen to my song. Thanks for the 10 plays.
That's
You know
it,
what I mean?
right? Yeah. Nah. Now you definitely. I'm learning to have tough skin with this shit, bro. Like I
You
said, you
got
gotta have
to.
tough
If you
skin.
don't, it's over for you. And it's not
Yeah.
just this, bro. Like, and Bucks know this, bro. I be on the court talking, talking crazy, bro. Like talking crazy, and it be like that. Don't there be times I talk crazy on the court, get spanked 10-0. What I'm gonna do from that? It be things that don't sound like it's a comparison, but shit like that, bro. I gotta come back from that. What you think a comment's gonna hurt me? I just got spanked on the court 10-0. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For a championship. I don't give a fuck about your comment on Facebook.
Another good Tev question. What's your favorite part of the creative process? Then I'm gonna let you get your shout outs.
Favorite part of the finishing product. Let's be real. Like once you can go through the start of the beat and the end of the beat and know like, all right, I'm about to hit bro up. I'm about to go to the studio. That's the greatest feeling, bro. That's the best feeling in the world, bro.
No, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
no cap.
Anybody you want to shout out on this process? You know what I'm saying? You've been on.
Yeah, for sure. You know, free the guys. Shout out my man, my cousin Shiz. Shout out my guy Hank, bro. You know they behind the walls, but you know they here. They always support. You
For
know, if
sure, for
Shiz was
sure.
home, bro, this podcast would probably be with Barstool.
We're
I'm
gonna get
not
him on
gonna
here.
lie.
We're gonna get him on here.
bro
You
would
and
have
Shiz
had
could do y'all thing. You and Shiz do y'all thing when
bro
he
would have
come
had us
free.
on
Free
Barstool
Shiz.
already with a
Nah,
check with all of our own chains,
Shit's
bro.
not gonna be ready for no fucking podcast, bro.
Man, free Shiz, man. Let's Shiz up on
I
the
gotta,
podcast, man.
I
I'm
gotta,
with Shiz up on the podcast,
we
man.
got to do some training for that nigga first, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck
I'm
that.
trying to tell you,
He gonna
his
crash all
podcast would
the
be
bro.
like Cat Williams
Podcast? What
on
the fuck
Shannon
is that? I
Sharp.
ain't
I'm
about to talk
trying
to
to
that,
tell you.
nigga. The fuck,
I'm
Hey,
trying
that's
to
what the
yeah.
tell you.
town need, man. The town needs a little drama, bro. And
Nah.
I hope we can shake it up a little bit, bro. We need.
Oh,
I
he'll
mean,
shake it up, bro. He'll shake the
we
room
want to shake this
like
shit
the
up a
whole
little bit, bro.
Nah,
Pop
he needs
Smoke
some media.
song. But nah.
He definitely need media. You think these niggas, other niggas need media training? He need media training, bro. Like, for real. Like, that nigga can crash out. Like,
Who
100%.
else you want to shout out, Dez?
Now you know, shout out Cash, shout out Bucks for letting me on this joint, partaking in this
Always,
joint for
Yeah,
sure, bro.
always,
you know
Shout
this
out
shit.
y'all for the continued support, and let's build off this. You
for
know,
sure,
shout out all the artists that's already on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Already partake on it. Hopefully, shout out to anybody else that's about to do it. You know what I'm saying? This is a
for
unit
sure,
thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit
for
all
sure.
together.
We got JB tomorrow.
Yeah,
There we
JB will be
go.
up
You
here
know what I'm
tomorrow.
saying? Hell
Yep,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tev, shout out ASAP in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Appreciate all y'all. Anybody else that tuned in that I don't know, can't see for real. Shout out y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the folks, shout out my bros, everybody you know who I'm talking to. All that, bro.
okay.
I appreciate y'all though, for real, bro.
Yeah, nah, we love you
Word
having you
up,
up here,
bro.
Dez, man. When anything you got going on, come up here whenever you get the studio, whenever you, whatever, anytime, just anytime, you can come up
Yeah,
here because
for
got
sure. Get
going
with
on.
me, man. We all lock in, bro. Whenever you ready.
Not absolutely for sure. I'm gonna hit you later on too, bro.
All right,
Already.
man.
All
I
right.
appreciate everybody
All
tuning
right, my
in, man.
boy.
We get with y'all.
All right, bro. I
Yo.
appreciate y'all.
Yep.